The LGBT, right? I think it's the most unfair group walking the planet right now.
How so?
Finally, we got an ex-NBA player, Gilbert Arenas, telling the daggone truth. And it's sad because he's an ex-NBA player. Imagine if he would have did this at the height of his career with all the influence that he had then. Telling the daggone truth about this Skittles mob, the Skittle cartel, the lgbtqp, and I'll let you guys figure out what the P stands for. But it's just crazy to me. Everything this video I'm about to show you, everything that he's talking about is absolutely correct. Now, for me personally, I have never wanted to try to understand the Skittles community. I don't want to appease them. I have no way and whatsoever an ounce of me of wanting to use their fantasy language or their fantasy words. And I won't. I'm not going to refer to them as their pronouns or none of that because they don't control me and they will never control the things that I say out of my mouth. It's suicide to try to have a conversation with the Skittle mob. It reminds me of that Breakfast Club interview with Malik Yoba, where he pretty much got bitched down and didn't say nothing. He was a castrated man having a conversation with them.
So for all of you cisgender women, naturally born women who think that trans women...
A sign, not naturally born, again.
A sign, not naturally born, again. I can't believe Yoba went straight bitch mode on him.
But, okay,
not naturally born. Nothing about it is natural.
I told you I make mistakes.
Nothing,
look,
again,
you gonna
nothing about that is natural.
Mistake.
Okay, so what I'm saying is, for women, what's the language I should say?
A sign.
Being born a woman is nothing's natural about it. I mean, these people are nuts.
Signed female at birth.
Okay, so for women who are signed female at birth and stick to that,
and for whom that is consistent with how they identify,
and for whom that's a lot of words. Who
stick with it?
Okay,
you are in a commitment for a stand.
What you're witnessing is literally the mob at work.
Yes,
do the work.
Yes,
do the work.
Come on.
Teach me. Say it again.
Do the work.
Do it again.
For whom?
For whom?
It's consistent with how they identify.
Okay, so for women who were assigned female at birth and it's consistent with how they identify. That's
right.
Right.
These people lost their mind. They're crazy. And it is suicide to talk to them. The video I want to show you now is Gilbert Arenas going in on an interview with Vlad. I got this off of Twitter. I'll put the link in the bio. But I'm going to give you my commentary as we go along. But he's pretty much exposing.
Like I'm having, like even with the LGBT, right? I think it's the most unfair group walking the planet right now.
How so?
They have a playbook that only they are playing by, that they can only see. No one else gets to see this playbook, but we're being judged by everything that's in this playbook, but we don't know it. So it's like there's no open dialogue.
As you guys just seen with the previous clip with Malik Yoba, there is no open dialogue. They're denying the actual facts, saying that someone that was naturally born as a woman, that's not natural. It's everything he's saying is absolutely true.
Right? There's no open dialogue about what is appropriate, what's not. We only find out after we fuck up. That's unfair, right? That's fucking unfair. You can't do that. You can't, how do I know something's wrong until you give me Just words, phrases, like
he's talking about their dictionary, their fantasy words and language, the pronouns. Oh, they, them, there, and the, and I'm a pony and I'm a cat today.
See, it, they, wait, we don't fucking, how do we know? You're making it up as you go. And we don't, it's not like, that's what I said, it's not like there's this fucking dictionary of updates and we can sit there and click it and say, all right, oh, I can't say, oh, I can't, they took this out, right? They added this in, we're just learning.
Oh, yeah.
Right. That's the thing, and this is the problem. Why are you trying to learn them? Why are you trying to understand them? You're gonna put yourself in situations like this to where now you're trying to pick up the pieces and explain, and you put yourself in the corner because you cater to them. Because you aid this fantasy world for them. It's literally a Skittles community mental illness. And why do you want to understand it? I don't understand. This is where I disagree with Gilbert Arenas, and I'll give you more.
Right,
on that.
and that's really unfair that you can cancel somebody on a playbook that only you have.
Yeah,
right. Like having an argument with someone from the LGB. Fucking suicide.
Facts. Facts. And I'll give you my thoughts on that playbook in a minute.
Right? Here's why. They have the whole dictionary to use against you. Right? They can say whatever the fuck they want. They can technically make a straight man gay.
What he's saying is basically, as you guys have witnessed, we see it every day. They can say whatever they want about you. They can talk about whatever. They're like one of the most protected groups of people in this country. They got law, all kinds of stuff. It's to the point where they're infringing on other people's rights, which we just had the 303 creative just get shot down, went through with the Supreme Court, where now businesses don't have to cater to this nonsensical stuff because it's free speech when it comes to creativity. But this is what he's talking about. They can say and do whatever they want, talk about Christians, talk about anybody, but the moment that you say something about them, you're canceled.
By saying, hey, yo, you look like a gay guy. You look like this, and call you all kind of gay words, which is technically offensive, right? To a straight man. As soon as I say something back that's gay, I'm fucking canceled now.
You see what he's saying? My thing, where I agree with everything that he just said. I'm happy that he came out and he spoke the truth, but I have to disagree on many things. Trying to understand them, you're gonna fail. That's where you that's the first step of messing up with them. Catering and trying to walk on eggshells around these people when we know that they literally have a mental, Skittles community mental illness. I think one of them just in Philadelphia went up and tried to mass shoot up a school or whatever they did. They did a mass shooting just the other day and media don't want to talk about it, which I probably should do a video on that too. I have no regards whatsoever of trying to use their terminologies, their fantasy language and words, their pronouns. I ain't doing it because you don't control me and you don't make me say what I'm going to say or what I'm not going to say. And if there was a playbook, I wouldn't probably follow by the playbook anyway. So, you know, this is where I disagree with him. Is what he's saying 100% true? Yes. How can you have any kind of dialogue or conversation with the Skittles cartel without you either being canceled or they automatically shooting you down, calling you all kinds of phobes? There's people that's in that community that don't even like the mob. They hijack between Joe Biden and that Taliban Skittles community that's pushing this agenda and shoving it down everybody's throats through the media and everything else, Hollywood, putting people in the corner, holding them hostage. Through their bullying this, people are afraid to say anything. Especially these actors and entertainers, these athletes. Gilbert Arenas is an ex-NBA player. He's done his career. He's on his own. And I guarantee they're still going to try to cancel him. You seen what they did to Malik Yoba? Pretty much castrated the man on TV talking about women that were born naturally as a woman. So you can't have a sensible dialogue. I wouldn't even try. Stop trying to figure them out. Their agenda has been set back between Joe Biden and them 10 years. They are not trying to fit into society and like they say, oh, I just want to love who I love. No, they're pushing a perversion. They went from having a week to a month of just us having to tolerate their perversion, their abomination. So, you know, I'm not going to beat a dead horse. You guys know what's up. Put it in the comments. I want to know what your thoughts are. If it's your first time on the channel, thank you. It's your boy Craig Long 45. Make sure you hit that subscribe and like button and hit that notification bell. As y'all know, we got a country to save. You can't make this shit up. I'm out. Peace.
Yeah, oi.